Hey y'all, I'm gonna do a review of Ausdom Ad282 Dashcam. Yeah, it's upside down. Don't expect any real smart review. I'm just gonna tell you the very basics, but I'll explain to you why it's very important. The most important thing is that it's only $60 on Amazon.ca. Not sponsored, by the way. Oh, I should be sponsored by them. Because I did convince my dad to get one too, so that's $60 extra for you guys. You owe me 10%, so $6, please, thanks. For the amount that it costs, the value is actually pretty good. I mean, the only thing I would say that could be better is the quality of the actual videos. It does say 1080p, but sometimes it's not as clear as I'd like it to be. The night mode is kind of on the off side, but I mean, for the most part you can see the license plates on night mode as long as the light from your car actually hits it. But other than that, it's actually very difficult to determine what their license plates are. But during day mode, it's pretty good. I'll show a clip as well. For rain mode, it's not too bad. It could be a bit better, but I mean, I'll take it for $60. It's not perfect. It's not the greatest quality, but it does do its job. And you get it for $60 compared to the $100 plus dash cams in Best Buy. I swear the minimum is like $160. So if you basically need something to record what you're doing to protect you in case of any incidents, it is perfect for $60 because you will get your money back. Pretty sure you would. So just gonna go through this. Basically, it indicates that it has a high dynamic range, which for the most part I would agree. It's not too bad. It says it has auto record. It automatically turns on when you turn on the car. So here's the car. Turn it on. Automatic turn on when you're done. Shut down in 14 seconds. So it's automatic, and then when I'm done I usually just turn it off because right now there's full battery, so I don't have a problem with that. With endless looping mode, which basically means that you can go through the SD card as much as it can, so you don't have to keep deleting or taking off the SD card, delete, and all that fun stuff. I do have a 32 gigabyte mini SD in there. It is class 10, and I believe the recommendation for it is to be 10 and above. It does loop over and over again, so when it is full, it does take out the initial ones. And for emergency cases, it is saved in a separate folder, therefore it won't be overwritten, and it'll be there for ya. Superior night vision by world-class f1.86 glass lenses. F meaning aperture. That's not true, but it's okay. Wide angle lens, 150 degrees. It does cover quite a lot from left to right from your windshield, and it does go extend further than that as well actually. 2.4 inch LCD, which I think is pretty good. So it is a 2-inch screen, or 2.4 inch screen I believe. It's not too bad. 4 buttons. This is to go back, up, down, okay. And if it is on, this part is the record button. This is the emergency. I don't recall what this one is, and this is the menu. Parking monitor, like I mentioned. A lot of people don't know how to park, unfortunately. It's probably like the easiest part of driving, but I don't know. I don't know. If you turn on the park mode in the car, when it does feel shake or some sort of rattle, or like let's say your car gets hit, it will start automatically recording, and it'll record for about 20 seconds just so that you can see what's happening in front of you. And you can review that under your emergency folder, and they'll never be overridden by the loop. Works automatically without any human touch. So like I showed, turn on the car, on. But the difference with mine is that I have to plug it into the source because I do take it off. It comes with this cigarette lighter, charger, USB connector. In terms of wiring, we have a shorter one here. It's kind of messy, but I mean, it's not too bad because I unplug it. But if you do want to keep it on the source the whole time, they do provide a longer cable and some stickies, I believe, to kind of help wire it through the corners and up here. Full HD video. There's quite a few options for video quality, but my favorite part is the 1920 by 1080 30 frames per second, just because it's the most crisp out of all of them and it covers a lot in terms of the wide angleness of it. Yeah, from this angle you can't see the camera, but it's like right there. It's pretty subtle if you're trying to hide it in a way. The most important thing is that it's only $60 on Amazon.ca. Should be sponsored by them. Should be sponsored by them. Should be sponsored by them.